One of the coolest things that I get to do every single day with my job at Tern Bicycles is help people outfit their bike with the right accessories and change their mindset of what a bike and themselves are capable of doing. So today I'm gonna walk you through my personal Tern GSD electric cargo bike, how I outfitted it, why I outfitted it that way, and hopefully trigger some thoughts to you of what accessories could completely change your mindset of what a bike is able to do and how you can use a bike in everyday life. A quick disclaimer, I do work for Tern. I have every accessory available for testing, reviewing, creating content. That's what I do for a full-time job. So I'm in a unique place where I could have put anything on this bike. I've tested out everything that we make for this bike. And so this is coming from probably one of the most educated, experienced places, but that doesn't mean it's for you. So keep that in mind as we go through this. My bike is primarily used to carry my 3-year-old and 6-year-old around our community in Durham, North Carolina. And I also use it for a lot of shoots, photo and video shoots, going out on location, interviews, things like that. And so you'll see how it can morph. It's a little bit different. So if you're interested in carrying content creation stuff, check that link below. Should we check out my bike? I think we should. This here is the GSD S00 LX. If you need specifics on our bikes and each of the models, I'll put a link below where you can ask questions and I'll do my best to address them. Starting at the front, we have the transporter rack. I have a backpack on this just to show you what it looks like. I prefer the transporter for the GSD because when I'm carrying 2 kids, I often have 2 backpacks and maybe even my own bag. And I'm able to strap all of those down a little bit more easily than say the hauler rack, which is our smaller footprint rack. But if I'm carrying 2 kids, I really want that transporter front rack. This is hard mounted with bolts and nuts. So that's the front rack. Moving back to the handlebars, we have the ride pocket, which is a little handle post bag that Tern makes. If you have a Tern, buy one of these bags. They are by far my favorite accessory that we make other than the Tern tool. Just makes it so your phone, snacks, wallet, everything has a nice secure place to store. It does have a waterproof cover and it's very easy to take on and off. So if you're locking up someplace and you don't want to leave stuff on your bike, it's really easy to take off. So I love the ride pocket. If you're a bike shop watching this, outfit all of your demo and test ride bikes with one of these. The second people realize they can put their phone and keys somewhere and not having them in their pockets or asking people to hold them, complete game changer of making this a bike that you just hop on and go. Next to it is the PDW Hot Take. This is my go-to water and coffee mug holder for the front of my bike. I like it because it has 3 points of connection with Velcro, replaceable Velcro, which is really important. And then the bottom strap can actually adjust. So depending how tall your bottle or coffee mug could be, you can make it sink in further and not be so top heavy. It does work great with our Andros adjustable stem. Just know that when it's secure, you can't adjust the stems. You'll have to unstrap it. A little bit of a nuisance if you share the bike a lot, but I absolutely love this for carrying my water bottle and coffee mug. Going down the bike, we have the Cargo Hold 52s. These are bags specifically designed for the new Tern GSD Gen 2. 52 liters on both sides. They can roll, they can fold. They're currently in bucket mode where they're kind of tucked away inside themselves. I have the Extra Cycle lock bag. That's where I hold my big chain, my Kryptonite 1275. I prefer it here so that it's not in my bags, sagging them out under the kids' feet. I just want my lock nice and easy to get to. If you live somewhere that's not ideal, having a bag like this on it, you could just wrap your lock around like the Clubhouse or your seat post. That's what we've done for years before these little bags came out. This lock bag is on the new Clubhouse Plus. This is a rail system and pad system to hold 2 kids. You can use it with 2 Yep Maxi seats, or 1 seat and 1 kid out of the seat. For my kids, probably as long as I'm able to get them in it easily, I'm gonna be using the Clubhouse Plus system. It just allows me to feel a little bit more secure about them back there, but I also use it with crates and other things. And I find that even without kids, it's really nice to have. There is a storm shield that I use, especially here in North Carolina where it's gonna rain all winter long, but it's just a little tent that goes over my kids. I wear a jacket and a visor. I won't melt, they might. The thing that you see kind of strapped up to my Clubhouse Plus, this is a pannier adapter. I have 2 of them, and I use these where the straps from the Cargo Hold 52 come up and kind of just connect to this system, and it allows it so my kids' feet aren't hitting the straps when the bag is contained, but the bag's also not flopping open. So it's the solution I have found to make it so my kids can get in and out easier without having to figure out where their legs go over the straps, and my bags feel more supportive. I especially use this hack when I'm using the storm shield, which is our rain cover, but I do like it for my kids' legs, and so the bags don't sag out. Speaking of sagging bags, underneath are the Sidekick wide decks. To me, these are a requirement if you have the Cargo Hold 52s, so they are properly supported. Also, if you are carrying passengers, highly suggest these. It's gonna give them a nice place to rest their feet. The frame does have a little lip on it without it, but I found it's not enough, especially with big feet or big bags. And then underneath the lock stand extensions, if you're carrying any cargo at all, really, there's no question, just buy the lock stand extensions. It makes the bike more stable side to side. So the bike's more stable, so it's not gonna be pulled over by a 4-year-old as easily. And it makes it so you can access the lock stand and put the kickstand down much easier. The last thing that's on this bike that I'm actually just testing out are little bags for kids' bikes from Pocampo. They're designed for the handlebars or stem, but I'm using them on the cargo bike so my kids can have snacks and their water bottle on the bike. And it's working out really well. And the reason I'm going this route is I like the idea that the bags can be moved between my bike and their bike. I don't have redundancy. When they're too big to ride in my bike, they can continue to use these bags. So I like this system so far. I'll put a link below, and once I'm done testing them out, I'll definitely have a review. I love Pocampo's products, and I'm glad to find different uses for their kids' bags so that we can use them even more and test them out for more things. Yeah, that's my bike. Let me know what I missed, because I'm sure I missed it. And if you made it this far, do me a favor and like and comment. All right, I think that's it. Stay well, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.